All right, so in this video, we're going to look at how to use a program called Snap and Read to read any text out loud on the screen that you find on any website at all. And right now, I'm at an article about a bike that just got released. And I say I want to read this, but I want to have this read out loud to me as I'm reading along. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to HelloID, and then I'm going to click Snap and Read. And if I don't see a little Snap and Read icon that looks like this up here in Chrome browser, and one thing that's really important to know is you got to be using Chrome browser, which you can open by just clicking the HelloID icon on your desktop. Or if you're doing this at home, make sure you're using Google Chrome as a browser. You need to hit Add to Chrome. Hit Add Extension, and what it's going to do is install that extension. Something will pop up down here, and then eventually a little icon is going to pop up in this corner up here. And you're going to click right here, and you're going to hit Sign In. When you hit sign in, you can just hit sign in with Microsoft. You may need to use your student email that is a different format for students. Teachers have a different format. You're at studentssd.org, but it's your first last name. I'm going to click and follow through. I might have to allow that to make changes if there's an accept or allow. And now it's up and running. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in and set my options. If I go into options, there's some different choices. I can choose what voice it uses. I can choose the volume. I can choose the speed at which it's going to read aloud to me. And the pitch is kind of like how high or low it's going to read it to me. And then you can choose simplify words, which really can make it easier to comprehend things, but you might miss out on some of kind of the details. And then there's some different options over here about translating. The translate into option I haven't been able to make work, but you can if you hit translate and then pick your language. For example, if you want Spanish, I haven't found a way to make it work so it reads it aloud in Spanish, but I have found a way to work to it where it translates anything you select into Spanish. And while it takes a little while for this sidebar to pop up, one thing that can help is refreshing your page. That can make the sidebar pop up for sure. I had to go open a news article to try to get the sidebar to pop up. So sometimes that's slow to pop up, and refreshing your page or opening other pages can help with that. Now to get the reader to work, you can use this screenshot reader where you select any text that's on the page and it'll read that text out loud and highlight it for you as it's reading. So we don't have any text being read out loud because I have my speakers turned off, but this would work. And you can also get it to translate when that language I selected by clicking the translate button and then just dragging over any text, and it'll translate that text I drag over into the language that I selected. So that's just a real quick way to use Snap and Read. You can use it in any capacity that works for you just to help you comprehend text in a more efficient way.